My name is Seth Powell. I'm the founder and director of Yogic Studies, and I'm excited to tell you about my new online course, the Śivayogapradīpikā, the Lamp on Shiva Yoga. The Śivayogapradīpikā is a fascinating, though lesser-known Sanskrit text from medieval South India. Written by Chenna Siddha Shivayogin in the early 15th century, this treatise offers important teachings on the psychophysical practices of Hatha and Raja Yoga. I've been studying and working on this text for the past 10 years as the focus of my PhD dissertation at Harvard University. This online course will offer for the first time an in-depth study of the Śivayogapradīpikā, its historical context, significance, its yogic theory and practice, through a careful line-by-line study of the text in both English and Sanskrit. The text is divided into 5 chapters and spread across about 300 verses or shlokas. Its teachings on yogic practice are structured within an 8-limbed or Asanga Yoga model, which will be familiar to students of Patanjali and his Yoga Sutra. However, as we'll see, there are some important distinctions with our text. The Śivayogapradīpikā, for example, teaches 10 yamas and 10 niyamas, similar to other tantric Shaiva texts. It teaches 10 asanas, various pranayamas, including the use of bandhas, as well as the Ajapa Gayatri mantra, that is the unpronounced yogic mantra of the breath, the so-called Soham or Hamza mantra of the inhalation and exhalation. Within its teachings on dhyana, we'll also encounter a unique subtle body map and visualization program of 9 chakras and 16 adharas from the big toe to the top of the head. However, what is perhaps most unique about the Śivayogapradīpikā is that its Ashtanga Yoga is taught as a form of ritual worship, puja, within a devotional bhakti context. Rather than worshipping the deity externally in the temple, the Shiva Yogin is taught to worship Shiva internally within one's own mind-body through the ritual practice of Ashtanga Yoga. We'll learn more about the author of the text, Chenna Siddha Shivayogin, who belonged to a particular South Indian religious tradition called the Veera Shaivas, the heroic devotees of Shiva, who it turns out were very important to the early informative history of Hatha Yoga in the Deccan region of South India. The study of the Śivayogapradīpikā is thus an invitation to step into the fascinating world of medieval yoga, Shaivism, ritual, and devotion in 15th century South India. No prior study of Sanskrit is required for this course, and no textbook is required for purchase. All enrolled students will receive a PDF of my Sanskrit critical edition and English translation, which will serve as the primary text for the course. And we'll also be reading select chapters from my dissertation, which provide more background and historical philosophical context. Students who complete this course will leave with a much deeper appreciation and understanding of Hatha and Raja Yoga traditions in pre-modern India, sharper tools to critically read and engage with Sanskrit yoga texts in translation, and clearer insight into how your contemporary yoga practices and teaching relates or not to pre-modern forms of yoga in India. I'm excited to share this text with you, to offer this new course on the Śivayogapradīpikā, and I hope to see you in class soon.